10 questions to ask before you hire your next coach. If you don't know the right questions to ask, you can end up making an investment that really doesn't help you to pursue your goals, doesn't help you to make any progress. So make sure that you watch all of this, because by the end, you're going to know 10 vital questions to ask any coach to make sure that you're making the best investment for you. Hi, I'm Heather, sales and marketing expert for coaches and healers and author of the Online Entrepreneur Survival Guide. Number 1, ask people what their specialty is. So someone can say that they're a business coach. Business is a very broad term, right? So what is it that they are especially good at helping people get results with? Is it marketing? Is it sales? Is it creating YouTube content to help people get sales? What is their specialty? And it's the same with like weight loss coaches. I use this example a lot. Are they somebody who helps people lose 100 pounds? Or are they somebody who helps people lose the last 5 pounds? Because those two specialties are very different, right? So you need to know, are they a specialty in the specific part of the problem or the specific type of solution that you're looking for? So the second thing you want to ask people is, what makes you different than other people in your niche? And they should be able to tell you. It may be the type of people that they help, or what it could be kind of related to their specialty. It could be with different features. It could be the level of support. These are things that you want to know, because you should be shopping around and talking to several people. And when you're asking this question and others here, it's going to help you to really compare so you can make a really informed choice. The third thing you should ask anybody before buying their program: who gets the best results with your program? So you'll see a lot of testimonials. Well, this question helps you to find out a little bit more about like what's behind the case study. What kind of people are they able to get the best results for? It also can tell you like maybe they get the best results for people who are extreme self-starters who don't need a lot of hand-holding, or maybe they're really good at helping people who are brand new or who are kind of unsure and need a lot of hand-holding, right? But you just want to find out who is getting the best results in their program. The fourth thing you need to ask is kind of related to the last one about who gets the best results. So you're finding out what's the starting point for the clients who get the best results. So the reason this is important is that a lot of coaches will post results from people who are more advanced, but they're marketing a program toward beginners, right? So let's say they are working with an entrepreneur who has already started making sales. And they're marketing there, and that person got really great results, but they're using that testimonial to market to people who don't even know their niche yet. It's a little unethical. And so by asking this question, you're trying to get them to open up and be a little more transparent about where were these people in the process when they started. Were they beginners? Were they more advanced? How you compare to where the people who get the best results in their program, how your starting point compares to where they are. Now, if you're getting a lot of value out of this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button so that you can get notifications whenever I put out any of this amazing content. Fifth thing you should talk to them about is, what resources do the most successful people have? So this is where you're getting to know, like, once you've paid the coach, are you also going to have to invest in other equipment or software? Do they not require that, but the people who get the best result buy Kajabi, for instance? These are things you need to know so that you're understanding what's the total cost for you getting results in their program. Okay, so the sixth thing you need to talk to them about is, what are the best results that they've helped any of their clients achieve? You're going to have seen a lot of this in their testimonials, but it's just a good thing to ask and kind of watch how they talk about it. Are they confident in it? Are they kind of cagey? Does it seem like they're being really transparent about it? It's just, even though you've probably seen case studies and testimonials from them, it's just a good thing to go ahead and ask while you're on the sales call. The seventh thing you want to inquire about is, what's the average result for their clients? We love to talk about what's possible, but you also need to hear about what's probable. Most coaches take their testimonials and case studies from like their top 10 or 5 or 10% of clients, but you want to know, like, what's the average result? You pose the question as, for the people who show up and do the work, what's the average result? Because obviously if people don't show up, they're not going to get good results. And you want to stop them right there from saying, well, I mean, the people who show up. No, just the people who show up, what is the average results. The eighth thing you need to know is how much time are you going to need to dedicate in order to get great results. And they need to be able to tell you something that includes the calls that you're going to be on. Is there a group call and a personal one-to-one call? You know, how many hours per week or per month are you going to need to dedicate to get great results? Now, the next to last thing you want to ask is how many repeat clients have you worked with? So with this, you're finding out how many people got so much value in the first package working with this person and decided to come back. Is this coach actually delivering results? Are they somebody that even after working with, people still want to work with them more? Question 10. This one may feel a little uncomfortable, but it is important to know. What do we do if it turns out to not be a good fit? This is another one of my big pet peeves with the coaching industry, and it's a model that I think is slowly changing. But a lot of coaches will tell you that they have an unbreakable contract, and they will give you a contract that doesn't have a termination clause. They'll say that this is, to really protect them because they only work with people who are all in, or it's to protect you and motivate you because once you're in, you're dedicated. There's no such thing as an unbreakable contract. It's complete and total bullshit. I am not a lawyer, so check with your lawyer, but pretty sure that if there's no termination clause, then it's not a valid contract. I'm going to talk in another video about the 6 steps for researching and vetting a coach so that you can make a good choice. But even with all that, sometimes you don't know if it's a good fit until you're actually in it, right? And at that point, the contract's already been signed and money has been exchanged. So the reason you want to ask this question is to just find out that, like, hey, we're entering into this in good faith, but if it turns out that this is not what I need, or our working relationship just isn't conducive to me getting my results, how can we amicably dissolve the contract? And this lets the coach know that, like, you're very serious, and that you're a mature and you're not going to be walked on. So this is a very important question to ask. And if you want more information about how you can make the best possible investments for yourself, then check out this video, the 6 steps for choosing the coach that's going to help you skyrocket your success.